I headed for an enormous white sectional and was just about to sit down on what I thought was a furry white throw pillow when suddenly the pillow let out a ferocious yap. Yikes, the little thing was a dog. Sure enough, it suddenly sat up, barking furiously. "Oh, hush, Elvis," Heather said, scooping him up in her arms. "Be nice to Miss Austen. I think he likes you." Heather beamed, oblivious to the death glare her doggie was shooting my way. Making sure there were no other living critters nesting there, I lowered my fanny onto the sectional. "Snack!" Heather pointed to a platter of supremely unappetizing celery and carrot sticks on her coffee table, with nary a dollop of dip in sight. How utterly depressing. "No thanks, I'm fine." "I absolutely loved your plumber's song," Heather gushed, plucking a carrot stick. "And I just know you're going to write something fantabulous for Taylor." Taylor. Good heavens. Was it possible that Taylor Swift had moved to Orange County with a former garlic festival queen and a dog named Elvis? "Taylor, sweetheart!" Heather trilled. "Come downstairs and meet Miss Austen. You're going to adore Taylor." Heather beamed at me. "She just oozes talent, doesn't she, Schnookums?" This last question was directed at Elvis, who replied with a mighty yawn. "You're just oozing talent too, aren't you, darling Elvis? Let's do a trick for Miss Austen and show her how talented you are." She plopped him on the floor and commanded, "Sit, Elvis, sit, sit." But the little devil just shot her a defiant glare and proceeded to take a poop. "Oh well," Heather said, staring ruefully at the tiny mess. "He was just one letter off." With a weary sigh, she got up and headed for the kitchen. Seconds later, she was back with paper towels to clean up the mess. When she disposed of Elvis's little present and there was still no sign of Taylor, Heather's brow furrowed in annoyance. "Taylor!" she screeched at full throttle. "Get down here this minute!" The screeching seemed to do the trick. Soon, a tiny slip of a teenaged girl came slouching into the room, clad in baggy sweats and carrying a book. Her dark hair was caught up in a messy ponytail, and a pair of round tortoiseshell glasses were perched on her nose. Her feet slapped in flip-flops as she walked across the hardwood floor. This was the industry star I was supposed to be writing for? As if reading my mind, Heather piped up. "Taylor hasn't exactly been discovered yet, but she will be, just as soon as she wins the Miss Teen Queen America pageant." "Miss Teen Queen America?" "It's a national competition for teens across the country. As I've been trying to explain to Taylor, beauty pageants are a gateway to a fabulous career as a model or show business performer. Or, as in my case, a very financially rewarding marriage." She glanced down with pride at a diamond on her finger the size of a grapefruit. Taylor plopped down into an armchair and opened her book, which I now saw was Hermann Hesse's Siddhartha. Most unusual fare for an Orange County teenager. "Mom," she groaned, "how many times do I have to tell you I don't want to be in this stupid contest?" "Of course you do, sweetheart. You just don't realize it. Someday, when you're singing to a sold-out audience at Caesar's Palace, you'll thank me. And in the meanwhile," she added, eyeing Siddhartha with disgust, "will you please stop reading that silly book?" "She's always got her nose in a book," she confided to me with motherly dismay. "If she insists on ruining her eyes, I don't understand why she can't read something useful like Vogue." Taylor slammed the book shut and glanced over at the plate of celery sticks. "Veggies again? Can I ever have something decent to eat around here?" "Not if you want to be a size 0 for the contest." "I don't care about being a size 0. You're the one who wants me to be skinny." "Anyhow," Heather said, ignoring Taylor and turning to me. "Taylor's going to compete in the local division of the Miss Teen Queen America pageant this weekend, and I need you to write her some